Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for the first Premier League podcast, the Yardman edition of the season, people. The first of 38, which we will do every single Saturday or Sunday, depending on the fixture list. But big up to everyone that is locked in. I'm not sure if we got raided. Please let me know in the chat if we did indeed get raided. But Manchester United, Liverpool, and Arsenal all win their opening games. Manchester United obviously won technically 2 days ago. So one on Friday at home to Fulham. Liverpool and Arsenal both winning yesterday. Liverpool winning away at newly promoted Ipswich Town 2-0, and Arsenal winning at home to Wolves as well. So we'll be discussing those three games. Of course, Chelsea versus Manchester City. We'll give our thoughts and preview that. Same way with Leicester City versus Tottenham Hotspur, and all the other games as well. But big up to everyone that is locked in. Please make sure you run up the likes. Over 50 of you lot in here already. So big up to everyone that's locked in. Let's get up to 40 likes. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after, please make sure you share across all the socials. That's me flawless. At Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, that's me flawless on Twitter and Instagram. Please retweet and like. Please share from the Instagram. And just as important, subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Please subscribe. Please make sure you hit the notification bell as well, people. So please make sure you do so as well. Big up to everyone locked in. I see all of you lot in the chat already. Big up to Prime, big up Eli, big up Warrior J, Jedi Ghost, and Bruno, my nephew in the chat as well. Venetia, good to see you in the chat. Chinlu, Beans and Toast, OJ, large up everyone that has tapped in. Apologies on the lateness on the show, people, but we're here. Jedi Ghost, no. I can kind of bet it's the snow, but yeah, you are the joke, man. But anyway, let me bring the man them into the building for the first show of the Premier League season as well. We got Lex in the building, we got Kaneki in the building. Yes, man, what you man saying? Both good. What's going on? You good, Lex?
Well, yeah, more my situation earlier. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you good now. You sorted out the alarm. That's also why we were slightly late as well, people. Kaneki was having issues with the smoke alarm.
Police then visit you? Oh, smoke alarm.
Nah. My alarms was like, hey, I see you doing something important there. Would be a shame if all of us was to, start malfunctioning.
Just going off. That's what it was. That we was having audio issues, and then Kaneki couldn't hear me, but I could hear him. But yo, we're here, people. Like I said, we're here. So get your questions in. Keep them Premier League related as well. But yeah, Lex, you know what? Well, since it was technically yesterday, but yesterday. We'll start with your
mod. Yesterday, brother.
We'll start with Liv. No, it's technically yesterday over here because it's now technically Sunday because it's gone midnight.
Yeah, two USA people and one British person.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying over here.
Would I work with the US thing still?
If you're in the UK time zone, yeah, it was yesterday. If you're in the US time zone or one similar, then it is technically still the day of the game. But
no, man, make me start with United, man.
You want to start with United? Okay,
yeah, man. Stress, 2 United fans, yeah, man.
No stress. We can start with United. Xerxes scores on debut as Manchester United win 1-0 versus Fulham. People, Warrior J, thank you for putting all the quotes in the chat. What you say, fam? What you say? Yo,
Mr. Kaneki.
Oh, he said, hold up. Yeah, no stress. He's probably still having issues. He scores on his debut, people, as well. Big up Warrior J. Been kind enough to put at the end of the day, we got the win. That's all we wanted. I can't really explain the feeling. It's just a very nice Xerxes. Great finish as well. Let me just state that. Absolutely phenomenal finish. Like, the finish was so good. I didn't catch it on the live, and I didn't catch it on the first 2 replays. And it wasn't until they replayed it again, I was like, oh, because I thought it was Scott McTominay. Because I said as soon as McTominay was warming up, I was like, this has got McTominay winner written all over it. And as the ball was gone into the box, was it YG? I think YG's gone. That's McTominay. I automatically assume it because it looked like a McTominay goal. But then when you see it,
apologies, we're doing a second test on it, so I had to mute. So you guys would hear.
Very clever because it's one of those. If he misses, you don't say he should have scored. Yes, United should have been. Say again. What you say?
Yeah, here.
No, I was saying apologies. I had to mute for a while. Cause I mute a while ago. We're just testing to make sure everything's good. I didn't want it blaring into you guys' ears.
Yeah. It's all good, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it. So yeah, with the Xerxes, man, quality. That's what I would say. Quality finish by Xerxes. I just want to see him play more to see what else he can do. Like, that's where it's at because he only had a few touches.
Him look
He
good.
didn't
Every
really do
touch
too
him
much.
look good still.
Yo,
him
Yeah.
look
It's exactly
very
like I
look at
called
it
it.
is, it's like I've heard a rapper for the first time and he's had 8 bars on the verse and the 8 bars was fire. I just want to hear what else he's got, but the 8 bars was fire. Yeah. But I'm like, I want to hear more verses now. Let me see what you're like. Let me hear some solo tracks.
Him look way better than Hoyland.
Yeah, Xerxes looks exactly how I said he'd look. It's exactly how I said he'd look. It's exactly the way I spoke about how he'd look.
No, but good baller,
12
man.
touches, got his chance and finished it. You know, he didn't need 16 games, a song, 5 imitations, yeah, and a pity penalty to actually score a goal. You know.
So yeah, like that's it. That's the best analogy.
If Xerxes stay fit, Hoyland is supposed to get a next game.
Really?
But again,
what if Xerxes gets an ear infection? What if Xerxes gets an ear infection? You know, then Hoyland will have to play. You know.
How have your infection again, Sancho?
Sancho, apparently.
I like the fact they respect us enough to lie to us still. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know what it is. Just say what it is. Like, what I stated as soon as they quote unquote made up, but we move. Big up
made up, you know.
Yeah, let me get to the super chat and then we'll get both Kaneki and Lex's thoughts on the actual game. Big up T.Guna for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says thoughts on the performance of Jamaica in the Olympics. Will United finish above Arsenal this season? To answer the second half of the question, no. United are not finishing above Arsenal. Cam tried to say this in the group chat. I don't know why. This new season optimism is still here. Obviously with United winning as well, but I don't know. United will not finish above Arsenal. How did Jamaica do in the medal table? I'm not sure. Obviously, I know they won medals on track.
Put it like this: in this entire Olympics, it was all against them, especially in the women's. Okay. Put it like this: they're trying to pass the torch. What they did to Shelley and Fraser was stupid. That was straight up bias. That was you. It's basically you calling someone the N-word to their face. You lock the gate that she's supposed to go through last minute and say, yeah, what you have to do now is walk around the entire of Old Trafford and go to the next exit for you to go in. And because she never wanted to do that, she had to. Yeah, it was sabotage. They wanted the American girl to collect a medal. She wouldn't have collected a medal running against Shelley and Fraser, who is the reigning women champion with the fastest time of any female athlete. So what do? She's not going to false start. And you guys failed the drug test shit that you tried to do to get her banned. So what do? No, you just force her to disqualify.
So yeah,
so it was just straight up.
I didn't watch it.
It was it was just straight up that Jamaica performed actually well. Like it's not like before where we were just wiping the floor with America in the 100 meters. I don't care. Like I don't care about the whole entire. Yeah, I don't care about the whole entire every other medal. 100 meter, 200 meter, 4x100 meter. Like that's all I care for.
When we say Olympics, that's all it is. Like Kaneki. Like when we say Olympics, the general consensus, all people care
even the American girl was stuck outside. No, she went in. Yeah, she went in before Shellyan. She went in before Shellyan.
That's all we care about. Like no one ain't sat down watching the rowing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't watching that.
So no one wants to watch some Australian chick break dance. Like even that offended. Excuse my French. Excuse my French or my blackness, but Australia, you couldn't have come to America and just adopted like 5 niggas and take to the breakdancing. Like you can just go to Brooklyn and say, yo, give me 5 niggas that can dance. That's all it needed.
Is hilarious, yo.
And she danced so horribly. Horribly.
It
got banned.
It was a region. No, but even the qualifiers to the Australia thing, it was a regional thing between multiple countries, and Australia just hijack it and send whoever the fuck they want to send. Big man thing.
Which American girl I think I'm confusing which American girl because they're saying they were both outside. I know Shelly and
Oh,
another American girl
yo,
was outside. I think I'm confusing them.
Kineki, hold on
So
there, hold
apology in
on
the
there.
chat. What you saying?
I know you don't want to talk about United, but we're not going to do this Olympics thing.
No, no, no. We're going to talk about Manchester
Just
United.
leave
I
it.
was
Just
forced to watch
leave
the
it to
game.
an
Lex, I
Arsenal
was
fan for ask this fuckery.
Nah, we
no
gonna we
Lex.
gonna
I
talk
was
about it. Let him
Lex. I
ask his
was
question if he
forced.
wants
I
to
was
ask
forced
it.
to watch the game, Lex.
Just you know what the
Okay.
crazy part is before you go,
Who
Kaneki,
forced
there
you?
isn't.
Nobody not forced
You
you.
know, nah, the thing is, you know what it is, Lex. People actually believe this. There's United fans out there that believe this. Don't get it misunderstood.
Believe what?
That United will finish above Arsenal.
It's above Arsenal.
It would have been wonderful if that happened.
Yeah, but it's not happening. It'd be great. It'd be phenomenal.
Yeah,
Is it
It'll
it
be
would
happening?
have been great for
hilarious.
me.
Yeah,
It'll be
phenomenal.
hilarious.
There's United fans that think we finishing above Liverpool. There's United fans
Xerxes,
that
Man
think we finishing
United,
above Chelsea.
Havertz.
Top 3, top 2. Big
Yo,
up to Drew Greenlaw for the
mad.
super chat.
Anytime I see an Arsenal fan coming to the chat, just ban them or time them up,
No,
please.
don't do that, people.
Like
No.
who this?
No, you don't, man.
Like
Big
one
up
to
to
them, man,
Lex
yeah,
is
dog.
I
lying.
don't know who Drew. I'm about to find out. Let me get to this. Big up Drew Greenlaw for the super chat. Appreciate it. Because he over your side. He in States. He in the States. He says
Oh,
Xerxes
bro,
Manchester
that's even
United's
worse.
have a please. I hope he's not. I hope he don't flatter to deceiving as a
That's a
flat
curse. You know that, right?
guy
That's a
Walker.
curse.
I hope he's
That's
not.
not a compliment. That's a curse. What do you mean shake hands? There ain't no shaking hands here. There ain't
Man, I
nobody
tell us I
agreeing.
want
That's a
Arsenal fan,
curse.
dog. I come in here with
That's a
fuckery. I try for make
Nah,
Havertz look like a
but you know
baller
what?
time,
You
score
might
like a
rate him.
bogus goal.
You
When
might
him
rate.
should
You
have
got
scored
troops.
like 10 goals. Eh?
You got troops calling him kind of blood clot Havertz. He's gonna have a big
listen.
season. Shout out
Yeah,
troops. I
brother.
seen a video
People make
posted.
mistakes all the time, brother.
Yeah, don't
Incorrect.
worry.
A part of life.
Troops call
Yo,
him that. Troops call him that, and everybody remembered him turning off his comments when they got packed in by Aston Villa.
Mm.
Yeah,
and
sure.
they turned off his comments when he seen you in the comment section, Kaneki. I get it. I would turn off my
Fam,
comments if I was
I
him.
was in the thing. I was when I missed the stream. I was like, oh, okay, I'm a comment. Comments have been turned off. I'm like, oh, you running.
But hey, Drew, big up for the super chat, man. Appreciate it, much appreciated. But yeah, we will get back to it. Thoughts on the game,
Okay.
Kaneki. We'll start with you. Thoughts on the game.
Okay, so let's
For those
start
asking,
with
I need
this,
your
right?
thoughts. Yeah.
We'll start with this.
Oh
So I
shit.
was
Let's
right
go out.
about I was right about my assessment of Mazuari. That when I said I wanted him, I wanted him at Man United 2 years ago for free. I was right about my thing about it because when everybody was these passion merchants, but dude, it's so sad about Wan-Bissaka.
Not passion merchant, dog.
Mazuari put in more crosses in this game than Wan-Bissaka has in 10 Premier League games. In one game, Mazuari had placed more crosses into the box than Wan-Bissaka has in 10.
So
All
you're
right,
pleased with
so
Azarari's performance then, like overall?
yeah, but it's Fulham. I'm not going to overhype anything. It was Fulham.
Mhm.
Like, who was he up against? Iwobi? Really? Like, we're not Arsenal. I don't think we're supposed to be out here getting packed in by Iwobi.
Hey, he did this last year though, because they posted it in their what's it called? They posted it on their socials.
Fam, everybody. Listen, Man United was that one sorority girl that got drunk at a college at a frat party last season. All right, let's not go with that.
Yeah.
So another thing that was brought up, everybody was trying to tell me about. Oh, Harry Maguire have a good. No, he didn't. Stop lying to yourselves. Stop lying to yourself. That the last ditch tackle that he did against in the 2v1. I'm like, no, that was just a bad pass. That was a bad pass. That wasn't no immaculate. It was a bad pass. Harry Maguire got sold. Harry Maguire got sold in that situation. It was a bad pass. The Fulham player makes that pass early. Man United concede. He continues to run at Harry Maguire.
Like, we know Pereira's limitations. That's why people.
Yeah,
No, Pereira's just a bad player. That's what
Pereira showed exactly why he should have. He was not a Man United level player. All right. So seeing him do that, and I'm like, yeah, it was freaking Pereira. If that was Smith Rowe, Fulham scored. Yeah, that was Smith Rowe, Fulham scores. Mm-hmm. Then the second one again, where Mazuari had to dig this man out of a grave because he started to drift out of position, trying to stop Adama Traore. Fam, Adama Traore could be running through on your goal with no goalkeeper in net. Adama Traore is missing. Why are you running to Adama Traore for?
Thing is, he will run through your whole team and then shoot it over the bar. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the
So
damage.
Harry Maguire on 3 occasions almost cost us. But why I'm not going to go that much on Harry Maguire? Because 2 of those chances that we almost conceded was thanks to Captain Magnifico. Yeah? Captain Magnifique, the best creative player we've ever seen in this generation, yeah? 300 fucking $1,000 you gave this fucking idiot, yeah? This guy right here. Bruno Fernandes almost literally cost Man United 2 goals. He missed 2 and we almost conceded 2 because of him not understanding to just make a simple pass. Everyone's supposed to remember the chance he lost the ball at the edge of the box. All he had to do, give the ball back to Casemiro. No, the one that I'm going to do, I am surrounded by 5 players. So I'm going to try and be Lionel fucking Messi, yeah, and put the ball through 2 of their feet and let it go to Marcus Rashford. The ball gets intercepted and they immediately go on a counter. We just so happen to be lucky that the person that was doing the counter was Andres Pereira and Adama Traore. Beavis and Butthead.
Was that one
All
from
right?
Bruno? Or was that the Ganacho
Yes,
one?
it was. That was one. That was from
Okay.
Bruno. That was from Bruno.
Because they messed up the Ganacho one as well when Ganacho got caught when we tried to play the free kick shot, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, but
as you were.
Garnacho. Why am not fam? I have no belief in Garnacho. So when Garnacho does fuckeries, I'm just like, yeah, that's Garnacho.
Like Mr. Open empty net.
Yeah, there's no belief in Garnacho for me. I have no faith in that guy. There's no belief in it. There's no respect for him.
All of these fucking Manchester United fans with no optimism and allow it. And they look like absolute dog shit yesterday.
No, let them drink the Kool-Aid.
No,
stop telling people to stop drink Kool-Aid. We're selling it.
Go on, Lex. Thoughts on the game, and I'm gonna give my thoughts after. Go on.
Yeah, brother. Here's the thing. So your manager line up wrong.
Yeah.
Substitutions wrong.
Yes.
Tactics, maybe him get some assistance. That's why it did look fairly decent. But even your pressing is wrong. There's no clear instructions as to how to press properly. Yes, you're pressing now 4-2-4. It's not a 3-1-6 anymore. Well, happy days for you, man. The midfield isn't as empty, but there's still space in there because Bruno is always going to leave it vacant.
Mount.
Oh, we're not gonna mention him yet. Number 7. Anyways, man, I've Cantona number enough. Remember
that's
that.
disrespectful to number 7s, but we move. Go on, carry on.
Remember that. So, dog. You mean for tell me, say, all of this improvement and still look the exact fucking same, pretty much, barring just some little small details? Because look at this. Yesterday, all right, people say, okay, on a bounce the ball and this and that and what have you. The only thing that changed was a bit of individual quality. That's essentially what happened. Mazraoui looked good. Certain players look good. You man were losing one of and I put on centre backs and these things. You get my message? It's like, man, I understand how, bro. In order for to go forward, Ten Hag just has to be fired. Because yesterday Sancho would have been perfect for that game. Absolutely perfect, as opposed to Mason Mount. I don't know what
Anybody had an ear infection?
Ear infection. Who gives a fuck about that ear infection, dog? Just take some painkillers.
Ten Hag did. You know, he didn't care that Lenny Euro wasn't fit. He didn't care that Marcus Rashford had an injury. He never cared that that Casemiro was playing injured. He never cared that Varane was playing injured. But Sancho had an ear infection. Yeah, Sancho, screw Malacia not being fit. You brought him back and he got injured. Screw Martinez not being fit. You brought him back and got him injured. Yeah, Lenny Euro being not fit and you played him and he got injured. No, Jadon Sancho had an ear infection.
Man,
that's more serious than that.
I got it, Warrior J. I got it.
Him not even met the squad.
No,
like,
no,
bro,
go on.
What a sense me I can take my precious time and sit down and watch Manchester United, blood. So we so fucking no, bro. Like, there has to be something. You have to give me something. You get what I say? All right, on a beat full.
Man United is a good sleeping medicine. What do you mean?
But the man them make excuses and say, all right, boom. we should have scored more goals. Why you never scored them? Because you're fucking shit.
Yeah, you telling me our attackers can't get 80 goals from?
If Xerxes never come in and toe poke a ball not the goal, then we won't know the score.
No, my prediction would have been right if Xerxes never came on. I said 0-0.
What's funny? The trajectory of the ball was so funny because it actually got through a couple players. Like it just a skim barely. It's like it just got through fine margins just to end up in another goal.
It was a clean touch to divert it basically into the net. It was a clean touch.
Very purposeful as well. That's why I give him.
Yeah, it was on purpose,
bro. And that is the thing. It's like even if you man have good tactics, him still go and get the lineup wrong, so you won't look as good as you can.
How good can no matter how good your tactics are, your team's attack consists of Bruno, Mount, and Rashford.
Rubbish.
I can tell you this right now. You can fix your car as much as you want. If in the engine bay you have spaghetti and peas in the engine, 9 times out of 10 that engine isn't going to work.
No good.
Yeah, no spark plug, no nothing. Bruno, Mount, and Rashford combined in the game missed 5 goals. Bruno missed 2. Mount missed 1. Rashford missed 1.
Them 2 misses was criminal. Yeah, criminal misses.
Rashford missed 1, and then Garnacho missed 1. That's 5 goals.
Man 300,000 or 300,000, whatever.
Yeah, he's fantastic. What do you mean?
Celebrate it. And then me on Twitter for some reason because me is a fucking idiot. I don't know why I'm gonna just delete my account and just done with it. I have people I talk about say Bruno has surpassed Cristiano Ronaldo's legacy.
Yep. I posted it in the group.
Listen,
can you put it up?
To me here.
Can you put it up?
If you screen share it, yeah, because I'm not signing.
No, it's in the group. I have it in the group.
Yeah. I can't get it on here because of this laptop that it's on. But people will know what you're talking about. You better describe.
Yeah. Bruno is an unpopular opinion. Bruno has a better legacy at Manchester United than Cristiano Ronaldo. You know,
Cristiano Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or. Cristiano Ronaldo was
Champions
Premier League.
Golden Boot
from right wing.
You understand, one, like we know what social media is like, and 2, a lot of people talking about don't know.
Cristiano Ronaldo will win a Champions League. Cristiano Ronaldo will win the league.
Yeah. And the excuse was
Fernandes.
And the excuse was that in the team that Bruno Fernandes has played in, and I'm like, Bruno Fernandes has played in a better team than Cristiano Ronaldo ever has at Manchester United. Yeah, like Bruno Fernandes has played in way stronger teams compared to what Cristiano Ronaldo did.
Imagine if Ronaldo did have Pogba. The only time Bruno Fernandes looked good was when he did have Pogba in the team. You know? Opener fucking realized that. You know?
No. You can't say that to Man United fans. You can't say that to Man United fans. It's not like his greatest season ever came when he wasn't our chief creator. Yeah, you know, it wasn't like in Bruno Fernandes' best season. Anthony Martial that season won the most Premier League in the most penalties in the Premier League. In that season, Man United won 14 penalties. Anthony Martial won 9 of them, and Bruno took all 9.
That's why he did score so much goal.
Yeah, Bruno scored 18 goals. Half of them were pens.
Joke, man.
I hear you. Let 1 second. Did the same thing. Yeah, here we go. Big up Warrior J. Ten Hag said first game, but it is good to strengthen the belief. I've seen many spaces where we have to improve, but this is normal. Went on to say 2 seasons ago, we had the most clean sheets in the Premier League. When we have a consistent back four, we will defend properly. If you don't have a consistent back four, the gaps will come.
Bro.
Before you go, against Fulham, it's always a difficult game, but we defended and pressed very well. After 10 minutes, we found our spell in the game and we kept them under pressure. We created a lot of chances and we should have scored earlier. And that is the only criticism of the team. Kill in the box. Hey, Warrior J, big up for all of the... Okay. I'll get to the Sancho thing, but I got that to Warrior J, but I appreciate you putting all the comments. Go on.
Let's bring up something about that. 2 seasons ago, does Ten Hag know how to do math? Does he know that 2 seasons ago? This is the 3rd season, so maybe he's saying this season.
He's saying his first season. He's talking about, yeah.
Okay, because I was like 2 seasons ago was the 2nd worst season we had until you. but let's go. You're like a consistent back four. And I'm like, we had a consistent back four, but you were too busy playing Amrabat at left back to notice that.
Yeah,
But
no, I mean, I don't give
this
excuses like with that. With the
Yo, not
defense, you
even
can
just that,
go.
bro. When the Ten Hag keep on a harp on personnel, so why the fuck Ange Postecoglou can come in our team and coach it properly, and when him play a back for a full backs, it look just like when him play a back for a fucking defenders.
Exactly.
Why
no,
can
it's
look
not
the
even
same?
that.
Why
Because you know
the
why?
hell? Hold on,
Go.
why the hell Arne Slot can come in and have a team looking organized and properly well drilled within weeks? But you take you 3 years and you still talk about once you have a consistent back four. How about you have some proper tactics, blood? How about you don't just rely on the players, but you actually try to use your fucking brain and do something properly, blood? How
Yeah,
about you
look
do
at
that?
Brighton. Look at the Brighton
And
manager.
that's what it is. That's why I don't hear individual players as an excuse to not be organized.
No,
Going forward,
because
I can hear it to an extent. To an extent, I hear. But
If the players
defensively, being organized is
if the
not.
players shit flawless, but you had
Yeah.
Varane and them man, like,
Yeah,
come on.
exactly. Yeah. No, that's the point
No.
that I'm making though. Is that to an extent, I hear it more so. Even though I don't see it as an excuse because we watch Brighton do it with limited players. Being organized is numero uno. You should be able to organize anything. You could get 11 of the worst players in the world, and I think defensively you should be able to organize it. So they're not easy to play against. Like conceding 20 shots a game. That's
you want to know
to me.
You want to know the joke? Even with Ollie never had tactics, but Ollie's tactics was I'm putting my 11 best players on that pitch and just allowing them to play. Mason Greenwood, Martial, Rashford, you man just score goals. Bruno Fernandes, Matic, and Pogba, yo, you man just keep the midfield organized and just create chances. Like that was basically all his tactics. I'm putting my 11 best players on that pitch and vibe. What you're doing, Ten Hag, you're putting your favorites on the pitch that can't do what you need to be done, and then you're going at the players now and trying to say, "Oh, we're not ready." What do you mean you're not ready? You spent $500 million. What do you mean? You have what?
Almost more than that.
Of your six Ajax players in our team? Is it 6?
No,
Onana,
They have
Onana, Malacia, Losandro, Mazuari, Delete, Anthony. Yeah, 6. Ericsson, that's 7.
Not even just Ajax. You can talk about the fact that him just players who him know full stop from day one.
Yeah.
You get me? You can put in Mount, you can put in pretty much a whole entire 11. You get what I say? So why all of these fucking excuses? Like even the press conference before the game, him said we're not yet ready. Like why Ten Hag? Why? Why
Brighton
are you not ready? My manager,
Brighton managers
just land off
the never came up with it.
Just land on the fucking plane and a film press conference, the man say, "Yo, we're ready."
No signings, mind you. No signings. No signings as well. No signings.
Zero backing. We have Gravy, bro. I look like you get what I say with this. I was shaking first half, but the man roll out and say, "Yo, we never need a 16."
Slut is on here with freaking rich homie Kwanzaa up in their back line, fam. And this man is like, "Yeah, man, we're ready."
Yo, not just that. How about Manchester United fans? How about this? How about proactive substitutions? How about realizing when your player is playing like shit and sub him off, a la Rashford? Because when Kwanzaa did a fuck up the first half, he never see the second half.
Yeah. He spoke about that actually. He said here, I was going to get onto it in that section, but since you mentioned it, we'll get to it now. He said, here we go. Why aren't Slot substituted Gerald Kwanzaa? First thing I said is we don't speak about tactics if we lose so many duels, and that's what we did. Not that Kwanzaa lost every duel. Many of us lost too many duels, but I think we need the Kanate to win these long balls in the air from their number 9.
Yes.
Football on TNT.
Simple. He was struggling, so I took him off. He was struggling.
Yo, bro, listen. You know how refreshing this is? Yo, dog. Oh my days.
You want to know what sub he made? What made me respect Orange Slot the most? Was what's his name on the left back, Robertson. When I saw Robertson made so much errors. literally just look on him and say, yo,
when we see him,
Simicast,
me say, yo,
quick.
why Robertson not start? Why am I starting at this system? Dead baller, fam. Sure.
It is, but yeah,
What?
in regards to the Manchester, big up everyone's locked in before I give my
What
thoughts
did
on the
Hamad
video.
do to
Before
get
you go,
subbed?
Kineki, you know what the Ten Hag's like, man. But there's over 115 of you lot in here, only at 60 likes. Like check 1212. Let's get up to 100 likes, people. Let's get up to 100 likes. Hit the subscribe button as well. Like I said, first Premier League podcast, Yard One edition of the season. Pels, good to see you in the chat. Big up YG as well, Prime, all the regulars. I see you lot. Like Warrior J
Big up,
said,
Pels.
run up the likes as well. Yeah, shout out to Pels each and every
Yeah,
time.
bro.
But yeah, go on, Kineki. You give your
Because
final
I was
thoughts. And
saying,
then make it time. Go on.
yeah, so we move on. Rashford was playing horrible. He stayed. Mason Mount was playing crap. Literally, he was crap from minute 1 to minute till he got subbed. And someone tried to tell me, you don't know what most of you don't know what Mount do. And I'm like, yeah, I know what he does. He's taking up space from an actual player. That's what he's doing. He's robbing players minutes. That's what Mason Mount is doing. Mason Mount is robbing players minutes. That is what he does on the pitch. Did he have any key moments? Yeah, the goal he missed. Otherwise than that, what did Mount do?
Track star, man. He's just a runner. He's just a track star, man. He an 800-meter runner, man.
Yeah.
He in the run sport.
Bruno Fernandes.
He's a 1500-meter runner if I've ever seen one, man. Like,
Fam, Bruno Fernandes. Nothing again. And I'm like, out of our entire 4 attackers, Amad Diallo was the best. And you took him
but
off.
not just that. Him get take off. And then you put in Xerxes. So who are going to pass Xerxes the ball? Who are going to link up with Xerxes?
Because he wasn't Bruno.
Xerxes got to do everything himself.
Yeah, him man, I know the midfield, the man build up the play for the fucking goal.
He's the reason why he scored. Think about it. Xerxes is the reason why Xerxes scored. Xerxes was the reason why Xerxes scored.
Literally. Yo,
Bruno Fernandes gave him some shit pass. This man had to turn, beat a player, give the ball to Garnacho. God knows what he was doing, and then Garnacho put in this dead cross. He made Garnacho's dead cross look good.
Yo, that
then he scored.
Mr. the man get 2 touches, man. Say raw.
It's exactly what I said it is. You need runners off of him. People that are on his wavelength.
Him wait a pass. Very good as well.
At least to Garnacho's credit. He understood. Put the ball in the box to Xerxes. No, I'm saying he at least just understood something basic. Put the ball in the box.
Ball wrong, man, and that's why it reached Xerxes.
That's what I'm telling you. It was a shit cross.
Yeah, man,
it was a shit cross. But, but we go again.
We wouldn't give Ghana no credit.
Casemiro, you know.
I know what you better like. Yeah, go on.
Mount is vital to leading your press. So you just play a man on the football field, by the way, just to press.
What Prime's saying here is saying, I was seeing tweets from United fans talking about how Mount is vital to lead in the press against Fulham. And he said that's exactly what Chelsea Mount Stan said to defend him. And this is
that's what minerals and these mans were saying.
Yeah, man. Like that's and if an attacking player, if you are mentioning his press, that tells you all you need to know. Why are you mentioning a defensive attribute for someone who's playing in the forward area?
No, because what I said is this: Fred was the pressing trigger for our team. Y'all hated Fred. But Casemiro, again, the Casemiro that has no legs, as some man was trying to tell me in Saeed's chat, you know, Casemiro has no legs. Casemiro was our best midfielder on the pitch. If Xerxes hadn't scored, Casemiro would have gotten the man of the match.
That's fair.
Casemiro was the best player on the pitch.
I thought he was good.
Like him and what's his name and Mazuari, like those two were in contingency for man of the match. Not Bruno, not Mr. Pressing Trigger Mount. None of these guys. It was Casemiro and Mazuari. But you know, FIFA took 2 pace from him. You know, so he's now on 57 pace. So
yeah,
so he's slow.
I'm fully in agreement with that in regards to he had a good game and dispels this very lazy myth that. Because he had a poor season last season. Let's not get that misunderstood. However, it was nothing to do with him getting older. There was multiple things. Was he individually at it? No. But did the tactics and the setup help him? Also no. But you see it when the tactics and the setup is just a little bit better, which I believe it was against Fulham. You see how you see a better him. Yeah, no issue getting around the pitch. Couple tackles he missed, yeah, but more often than not, he won his tackles. I don't know his numbers in terms of duels, but he won his tackles. Aerially, I mentioned it on the watch along as well, how good he is, whether it's offensively or defensively from set pieces, which I think is an extremely underrated trait, especially in our team, because we don't really have a tall team. We don't really have a team that is good
anymore.
And they was
anymore.
And the way that Fulham, in particular, the second half was whipping crosses into the near post, and he won multiple headers. And even offensively, when we had free kicks, even though he was offside a couple times, he's winning headers. That's a threat. So yeah, with Casemiro's getting about the pitch was fine.
Yeah,
everyone knows that I was I was dreading the game that was coming up. One thing that did pleasantly surprise me was just from a defensive standpoint, because I thought it was
and to
exactly
what's his name? To Gunner in chat, that's the reason why Luke De Jong is the greatest centre back to play striker.
Wait, who's
like these man put defensive ship up top? Yeah, Luke De Jong is the best defensive striker in world football. That man is the greatest defender that plays striker I've ever seen. This man is putting in tackles in the opposition half as a striker. This man's 6'8". Luke De Jong, the best defensive striker in the world. That's what he was, and that's what these guys are. They're just infatuated with these. They do nothing. Mount was horrible passing. He was horrible attacking. He was horrible at linking play. He was horrible at dribbling. But what did he do? Oh, he ran. I'm like, Fred did that, and y'all hated him.
Yeah, we know what that is. But like I said, in regards to the game, like I was fair in the West. I thought it was gonna look pretty much the same as last year, and I'm talking this from a defensive standpoint.
Well,
and we were
technically did look the same.
No, it wasn't the same.
You just did have Mazzuari.
Nah, it wasn't. It was off the ball. It wasn't the same because we weren't as easy to play against.
It wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same that way. But I'm saying
because you pressed the 4-2-4 instead of the 3-1-6.
I thought we was gonna not only give up all the possession. I don't know
two more players behind the ball.
Yeah, I know the first half we had like 61% possession. Not sure what it finished overall, but I didn't expect us to dominate the ball in terms of possession. I also didn't expect us to look good defensively. And when I say that, I'm talking off the ball. I thought it was going to be shots raining down on Onana's goal. That is one thing I will give the players credit for. And if we can do that going forward, that's just the basics and the start. So I'm happy with that. In regards to on the ball and offensively, 3 of our front 4 was Rashford, Mount, and Bruno. And I've been saying this to Manchester United fans and saying this to rival fans. If you are surprised by what you've seen at Manchester United going forward, you expected too much. We have Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes, and Marcus Rashford as 3 of our front 4. Why were you expecting it to look good?
Man said we had a defensive attacking midfielder.
Why was you? Like, I don't, please, like, unless you evidently overrate those 3. Diallo, I give a blight to. I actually rate Diallo, but for that 3 right there,
but even then, Diallo was playing decent.
Yeah, Diallo's always.
The problem exists that in order for Diallo could have looked way better if he had better players to link up with.
Exactly.
It's like it's so. Why is this so difficult?
Him and Mazzuari linking up looked actually good in the first half. Like Mazzuari and him looked fantastic. But it was just sad that the person he had to pass the ball to was our defensive attacking midfielder.
Bro, Mount and Bruno pretty much mess up almost every attack on have, including the ones where they had chances to score.
Yeah. How? And that's it. And yeah, on the chances, obviously Bruno missed that couple of sitters. And even despite my issues with Creighton, which I still think will be a problem against better sides than Fulham, because Fulham are a bang average side, scoring a goal. Someone meant CI, you mentioned it in the chat when you said it's just me and you who are talking about Manchester United needing more goal scoring wingers. This is why I said all preseason I've been talking about our forward line and our attacking areas in terms of creating chances and scoring goals. And that's why people, even on the watch along, was like, I see what you were saying in regards to this. And even though we created chances,
hold them just as to that. No,
Yes, because some
Yes.
people have to see it to believe it.
Yeah, but it not make no sense because you've been seeing it for years and the attack not changed that much.
But you know what it is? You know what it is, Lex? Newcastle. I told you about this.
No.
New
As soon
season.
as soon as Ahmad book him too, that's it in a Garnacho. You gone back to the Garnacho.
I am
Mount
No,
Royal man.
you're wrong. Lex, you're wrong. We have the wide midfielding, defensive, attacking midfielder in Mount.
Wide
Yeah,
fielder,
man.
Wide fielder.
Oh my
No,
days.
you have
It's
to
so
correct
beautiful.
wide defensive attacking midfielder. Wide defensive attacking midfielder. That's
It's
what
so
he
beautiful.
is.
Yeah. Like and,
What's
that,
Yeah, but
new,
that's
man?
not.
and like that's where it stems from. So in regards to it, I'm just happy that we looked much better defensively. You mentioned Mazurari. I thought he was good. You know what I'm saying? Mazurari, solid defensively, no issues. Dalot's always going to be Dalot. Martinez is always going to perform to a certain level as well. I thought Maguire did what he had to do. Casemiro looked much more like Casemiro of old. Like
The
when I say
first
old,
season.
Casemiro of the first season.
But the problem is flawless. The reason
Go on.
him did look bad in the first place was because of the tactical
Oh yeah,
setup.
I agree with that.
There
That's
was
why
him on
I
his
said
own.
this is why I
Bro.
said when people ask me about him and people were like, "Oh, would you keep him?" I said yes because I
For
don't
all
think
of the
he's top.
people, for
I don't
all
think
of the
he's good.
people who just look at things and then take it for face value and can't break down things and look on it for what it actually is, man, them, there's no problem with Varane. There's no problem with Casemiro.
No.
But if your manager does not know how to use these players, does not know how to set up a team tactically to actually defend and be stable, then these players will always look like shit. It's not that difficult.
And that's where it stems. That's why when people ask me, like, even though I expect more from Casemiro because he's better than he's shown individually, I didn't think this is why I don't think, oh, his legs have gone, or he's declining. No, because I understand what's around him and I understand what was going on. And that's why I was so
So
critical
for
of the manager.
instance,
Go on.
when me watch man them talk, and the man them ask Marcel, what player you want? Forget him say Ugarte because Ugarte can play in the lone six to do the legs, the running.
No, he can't.
Bro, he cannot. It is physically impossible to actually be accurately doing that stuff in the Premier League of all places.
And you
Because
got it, cannot
you can't
pass.
move. Him can't pass
So-
as good as Casemiro. He's still not as that much proven in comparison to Casemiro. It's like, bro, why not have to do these things just because you want to save the manager or you want to be back Ten Hag? Why are you continually compromising just simple basic logic, simple basic?
No, you want to know why?
For these things?
You want to know why, Lex? Because Man United fans don't know how football works. For anyone that's trying to say Ugarte in the lone six, please understand that Conte playing in the lone six was what wrote him off for Chelsea. Yeah? N'Golo Conte career ended at Chelsea because some dumbass tried to play him as a lone six. Conte that can run around for days got destroyed
because you know what it
playing
is?
as a
Because you know
lone
what that is?
six.
People associate being because you're mobile and you can tackle automatically you can play the lone six, and it's like no, it doesn't work like
These
that.
guys need to come off of
There's so many
FIFA.
other things that go into that. Yes, they're important attributes, but it's not the sole reason. Same way people think, oh, you can play midfield because you can tackle good, or a player can play midfield because you can pass good. No, it don't work like that.
There is a structural integrity
Hold
issue
up.
with playing a
Hold
lone
up.
six in the
Big up Ryan. Big up Ryan. You know.
All right, man, dating. So here's the problem, man. Them, you man have attacking fullbacks. You cannot have attacking fullbacks and play a lone six, because it means whenever you get counter attack, you just have a triangle.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure the instruction for the lone six isn't to drop in between defenders. So it doesn't turn itself into a back three. And you get easily broken down because if you have a team like Liverpool or some other team like this, once we break, it's 5 people. It's 5v3. You're going to get cooked. You get what I say? It's physically impossible, and your DM will always look like shit. So if you're going to play a lone six, the wing backs, your right back and your left back have to play defensive for some defensive structure, blood.
They did that today. They did that actually, and that's why it did look better. Like Mazurari and Dalot defensively, I have no issues with. Going forward is the thing. But now I fully get what you're saying. Like, hey, you 110%, and that's why yesterday, like I said, that's what I was most pleasantly surprised about in the game was how we looked defensively, because I was super worried and concerned it was going to be 20 plus shots a game again. That's what I was. So when I didn't see that, yes, it's Fulham, but look at what Fulham did to us last season in the league. Look at what Fulham did to us in the FA. I think it was the FA Cup quarterfinal we played them in as well, where they had 2 men sent off. But before they had 2 men sent off, they was in the ascendancy. They was bopping us off the park. So like that's what it was. And it's like the press was good. At times we weren't consistently pressing, but like I said, it's better. But the bar is on the floor, and our attack is our attack. Like I'm on results over performances because I know I'm not going to get quality performances from this side because I look at the manager and the players that are in charge, in particular in attack. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Madison. If that was United 14 shots and Fulham 25 shots, I'd be here and everyone would be here criticizing the team, and rightfully so. So that's why I'm saying that's a step in the right direction, which I like. And if they can play like
that's 15 less shots.
It's still so problematic, Flawless.
Yeah, because the team's a problem. I know that's one thing I said as well. The lack of quality in this team is crazy.
Not just that. No, it's not even just the lack of quality. Flawless, you man can look so flipping good. It's not even funny. Them just have to
sack the manager.
Just
I know.
Just stop. Yeah, you get me. At this point, it's not even for say, yo, Ten Hag, just do something different. No, fuck off, Ten Hag. That's the only solution. It's not Ten Hag, just please pick a better lineup. Or Ten Hag, just please set us up better this way or that way. No. Just fuck off. That's the only way you man can actually look good, because there is so much flipping potential there, especially with the new signings. But hey, and
that's what it is, because that's when people hear me criticize the team and they go, "Oh, why are you so critical? Could this?" And I've said this, under a competent manager, could this team finish top 4 in my eyes? Yes, 100%. As bad as we were last season, we lost 14 out of 38 league games, as I've stated. If we would have lost 11 games, which is horrendous as well, do not get that misunderstood, we would have finished in the top 4. So could we be a better side? Absolutely. And to Madison, he says, I don't know, Flawless, but 14 to 10 is pretty even. Here, the thing is, though, that 10 wasn't a problematic 10. They weren't peppering the goal. It's not like Onana was making save after save after save. And we are still a work in progress. We are still. So with that, I look at it and I go, defensively, yes. And that's where I give credit to the players. I give credit to the manager. I give credit to the tactics. Because if we did look bad defensively, I'd be sat here criticizing all those things. Yes, it is Fulham. Fulham are a limited side. But against everybody, we not like that. So again, but does there still need to be improvements? Yes.
It's
but
so funny.
Are we gonna get those improvements? Probably not. But just get results.
You man looking better defensively. The only thing that did that was the setup.
Yeah,
just the defensive setup.
And the thing is, that's all I've been asking for all season long, Lex. All I asked for my players and my team is do the basics. If we do the basics and we fall short because the team's better, or we have an off day, but we just do the basics, set up correctly, cool. You might get beat. It's a boxing match. You might get beat by the better fighter, but at least go out there and, you know what? Work the jab. You know what I'm saying? Work the right hand.
Yeah, use the space in the ring properly. All of that.
Use the space in the ring properly. Do the basics. I don't ask for, I'm not saying, hey, you know what? You man go out there and play Barcelona ball. You know what I'm saying? And play tiki-taka and pull them off the park and win 5-6-0. That's not what I'm asking.
Bro, listen.
Basics.
Listen.
That's it.
If you man had Sanchez today, guaranteed you could have done that. I'm not gonna tell no lie. Because and to me, there's just the press, my youth. On the need for fix that press, because pressure prevent good ball progression, and I still have that issue.
Lex, I'm sorry. You want we don't press with a purpose. We just press so we can say that they press. Mason Mount press. Did his press lead to any turnovers? No. He just pressed.
None of them.
Bruno
just pressed, and it's not pressure.
Bruno presses.
And they do it in parts, because one of the times that there was a press led to one of the chances. I can't remember. I think it was one for Bruno. Yeah, it was one of the Bruno ones. I think it was the first one. And it's like that's what needs to be done. And one thing them man can do is run. But like I say,
that press came from Diego Delo.
That front four is going nowhere. It's going nowhere.
Yesterday, if you man had Xerxes instead of Bruno and Sancho instead of Mount, that would have been an absolute ball game. But them two players that like so many times, Missy, Bruno get the ball, just absolutely waste it. Xerxes would not waste it. So many times, Missy Mount get the ball, waste it. Sancho would have still retained the ball. Or would have good ball retention, would have good link-up play, would have good forward line play. And then Mount and Bruno would have to sit on the bench and say, damn, why it can't look like so when we're playing? Because you're shit.
Yeah,
that's why.
And they are. And that's why, again, as soon as I seen it, to anyone who was like, oh, I can't believe Manchester United look like that in particular going forward. Look at 3 of the front 4. It's Rashford, Mount, Bruno. Why did you expect anything different? It look, you know what actually surprised me? We created more than I expected.
But I don't even have a
you
problem
want,
with Rashford.
You want to know something? Beans on toast? You're probably right.
You're
probably right.
Username. Big up to Beans and Toast.
Yeah,
that's
probably right.
Username, blood.
Yeah,
because
definitely British. And to Ryan, you asked me about before you go. Am I convinced that no, I'm not more convinced.
Bruno has been special in the last 6 months. Somebody do something about this guy, no?
Don't just ignore him, man. You know what I'm saying? He like the whole looking attention. You just gotta ignore, man. You know what I'm saying?
Time out again.
You just gotta ignore, man, innit? You just gotta ignore him.
So why I'm saying he's factual. The 2 1v1s that Bruno missed, because don't tell me about the keeper never came up. Bruno missed.
Oh yeah, they were woeful.
Xerxes scores one of that, and Xerxes would have scored the chance that Garnacho got, and he would have scored his goal. So yeah, this is not really a wild thing to say that Xerxes could have scored. Xerxes probably would have gotten a hat-trick if he had started.
Facts.
Especially for one of the crosses that Diego Delo played in, that Bruno Fernandes ducked.
So yeah, like that's just what it is. So, and yeah, to man who say you have to be selective with the press, and that's the thing is, I like the fact we were selective with it. You don't have to press all the time. It's just that sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good.
It's not even selective. It's just the spaces that you occupy when you press.
I'm saying it should be like it shouldn't be all the time.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, but a lot of the times, a who freeze, a flawless freeze.
Yeah.
Oh. What I say is a lot of the time when the man them press, it's like them press just looking forward. They're not aware what's going on behind them, Zine. There's no scan,
they're pressing to look busy. There's something that Man United players do, especially Bruno Fernandes and Scott McTominay and these guys. These mans press to look busy. You know, when you have somebody that lazy worker that lazy brother at their work, but every time when a manager pass through, him look the busiest. That is Bruno. Bruno is horrible passing from Bruno Fernandes, horrible positional play from Bruno Fernandes, horrible link play from Bruno Fernandes. But Bruno Fernandes is running around to look and looks busy. Mason Mount can't link play, killed the 3 attacks, horrible on the counter, was dispossessed 5 times. But Mason Mount looks busy. Mason Mount looks busy.
Busy signal.
That is what it is. Ruud van Nistelrooy was shouting at him during the game to get into position. Ruud van Nistelrooy was you could literally hear him shouting, Mount, what are you doing? Ruud van Nistelrooy was saying that to Mason Mount. And then you saw Ten Hag started to go up. If Ruud van Nistelrooy didn't go at Mason Mount, Ten Hag would never have addressed Mason Mount. So that shows me who is even in the hierarchy in the team as well, in the management department. This dude is horrible. It's straight up horrible. What are you saying, fam? But what I'm saying right now is this. What I'm happy about, some of these players now are being given the rope to end themselves. That's what's going on at Man United right now. This is what is going on at Man United right now. Now, what I'm hoping right now is that there's no more. It won't be a case of favorites anymore. You play bad, hold bench, fam.
Yeah, but without that, I got until.
Nah, we know that's not. We know that's not gonna happen. But what I'm going to say is that Bruno Fernandes had a chance. Thank you, Madison, for bringing it up, because it's something I want to bring up. Where in transition, Bruno Fernandes plays the ball to Amad Diallo, we score. He plays to Rashford. Rashford would have squared it back to either Bruno Fernandes or to Ahmad, and we score again. Bruno Fernandes then decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kick the ball straight at the goalkeeper. Creative genius, this guy.
I trust.
Oh
I hear you. I'm
that
back as
one
well.
there, that one there.
Oh.
Yeah, when them broke with like a 3v2 or something like
Yes,
that, them shoot
yes.
instead of pass it.
Yes. If that was Anthony Martial, we score. If that was Paul Pogba, we score. If that was Juan Mata, we score. But that was Bruno Fernandes.
Him not have them pass their 9 foot still.
What do you mean?
He would have to dink it round the corner like we cast.
What do you mean? He's better than Zinedine. He's better than Zinedine Zidane. He's better than Kevin De Bruyne. What do you mean? Apparently, he's even better than Odegaard. But let's move on from Man United, man, because there were actually some good games. I don't even want to talk about.
But yeah, before we carry on, back people, I don't know why my router decided to update, but we moved 93 likes. Let's get us up to 100
man and
likes.
his dusty fucking Trevellas.
Big up everyone that is locked in. Moving from Manchester United, Liverpool 2-0 winners away at newly promoted Ipswich, goals from Jota and Salah. Liverpool really turned it on in the second half, and Ipswich are looking at it was only 2-0.
Some Liverpool player forget conk that much. Like we want to start it off with this. Some Liverpool player forget conk that Ipswich match. Like straight toe forget
like Luis fucking Diaz, innit?
Listen. All right, some brother
me there at top about say put on Nunes. That's what me there saying. No? Take him off and put on Nunes. Literally.
Nunes probably scores actually. He probably scores.
Watching the Liverpool game, I literally wake up early for watching Liverpool game in the fam. 7:15 in the fam.
Yes,
me watch the game and first thing when we look on Luis Diaz, me say, brother, we can ask you a question. Why are you on the pitch? What was Luis Diaz doing on that pitch? I want 4 clear opportunity. A 4 clear chance the man ruining it.
Yeah, but the fuck a bad to you know. I see the man go through and beat 3 players and just kite.
Yeah,
he put it on his right foot.
Yeah, and cut him on the right and just kite. Him could have passed. Him could have tried to wrap him foot around it more. No, man just
much rather be 3 Ipswich players and all them have to do send the ball to Salah. Salah alone are running. Literally Salah alone. Luis Diaz, I don't know what in time do. This man got kick the ball and kick the ball out for goal kick. Let me see Salah stand up and look upon him, fam. Let me just step and say, me sick and tired of me. Whipping across, why you kick the ball out for goal kick for it? You know the sense? The box is that way, not that way, fam.
Isn't me?
Like, you had rich homie Kwanzaa around here doing the like, what are you doing, fam? Yeah?
Kwanzaa's hilarious name.
Like, every time I saw Kwanzaa, fam, I'm like, this man was looking like, up, down, nigga, good. Like, you saw like, this man was playing like a mumble rapper, fam. But,
listen.
Like, what are you doing, fam?
Just a bad game, dog.
No, I'll give him that because he's young. I'll give him that because he's young. But Luis Diaz, every time I saw him man do something, the way we see shoots stand up. Every time Luis Diaz do foolishness, the camera pan to shoot. I just see that's a steer. I tell you from now, he's a max exodus of the go on Liverpool, you know. If you look how,
but enough man I get. Enough man exactly. Get. Michael said that. Enough man. All Gomez.
Yeah.
Bro, it's Gomez I get sold. Gomez never even get in the squad and him don't even have a team. The man them say, go find a team, brother. Your day's done. And I don't care enough for the money brother.
Who was the guy who was wearing 42 for you guys? You guys had an if you looked at how Liverpool play, you literally see why they need a 6. Someone that can cover as a third centre back. When Konate came on and they had who was number 42 for you guys again? Like, who was that?
You mean when Trent come off, Conor Bradley?
Is it Conor Bradley?
Was 42?
Yeah, Bradley.
Yeah, he was.
Bradley was playing as a DM. Like Liverpool started to look a lot more. They started to look a lot more better, and I'm like, this is why I said they need a 6. Look at how they play. against Ipswich. Look at their transition of play, how they passed, how they move. You literally saw the
And
missing gap
it's a
in that
mixture. It's a
midfield.
mixture. It's a mixture. Sometimes we go long, sometimes we build it up.
Yeah, you literally saw how I told you that Liverpool would be a total big issue
Remember when you
if their
said the
if their
centre back.
owners had actually. I said it to you
Remember
guys
when you
already.
said the centre back from the goal was scored
Yes,
where Salah get the long ball from this so.
I
And
told
then
you.
play the ball with Sabastai. You see how
Yes,
Sabastai look like a baller now. Now that we are playing
I-
actual fucking football. And not bother with this bugger getting in press and running up and down every fucking day.
and you wonder what you actually saw? You saw how strong Liverpool's midfield could be if they actually had a six.
Actually,
You
had
actually
a six.
saw.
As a matter of fact, as to this fucking what about boy the name? Zubermendi.
Who? Zubermendi?
Yo,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
them listen.
Go on. Talk about.
Liverpool fans, using a fucking brain. We have been Liverpool fans for years, and we've been Liverpool fans under this ownership. We know how the man them operate. We did it last year, bro. It's not that we have no pull. It's that we continue to do stupid fucking things. You have a player that said no to the biggest clubs in Europe, and then you went there and tried to force him out of the club, and it almost worked. It almost worked. It's just that you just forced Sociedad to give him a new deal. And then Sociedad just went and gave him a new deal because he never wanted to leave in the first place. And usually when you get Spanish players or Italian players that did not want to leave their team, they will not come at your team and look good. So why are you pursuing this guy? Why are you pursuing this guy? You make, for as Kineki love to say, you make way for Ghana, Brighton, and Brighton drop 4 love. That 4 love should have been ours. You get to me, say? With quality.
Yeah, you lot had enough chances in that game to make it 4-5. 100%.
It wasn't even that they had so much the chances. I was listening to Hassan stream on the game, and you heard Hassan saying, "You see, we need a midfielder." Gravenberch, you realize how good Gravenberch looked?
Bro. Gravy,
Did
bro.
you see how good Gravenberch looked?
Bro, and surprisingly, McAllister looked like shit. It looked like the
You
rest
wanna
is
why?
going to get to him. It affect him psyche, dog.
It's not even that. You wanna why? Because the role that you guys wanted him to play, he can't play it.
Yeah.
It was the reason why I said the problem Liverpool should have had is who do you play? Szoboszlai or McAllister? That's what I said Liverpool's issue should have been, because I was saying if you guys could find a way for Gravenberch to click, you don't need 2 sixes, you just need 1. Gravenberch's performance today was not bad. But it showed you he needs someone, a partner in midfield. Szoboszlai had an okay game. McAllister,
decent, yeah.
He was decent.
He was decent.
Robertson needs to be sent back to Hibs. Robertson needs to be sent to Hibs.
I don't know why I'm starting Robert. But because him fit the system better.
Okay.
Brother, Tsimikas came on and Liverpool looked so much better when Tsimikas was on that pitch.
Bro, on a realize now, on a see the thing now, with no what happens when you have no favorites, anybody can get sub. You get what I say? We don't have to play Nunes because we spend 100 in rub bench the whole game and have to sit down and watch. Now you might force him to actually play good. Because before, if him continuously miss and him play every game, now it's just rub bench. Watch the whole game, blood.
What I'm happy about at least is that Liverpool fans sounded like me when I found out they were getting shook now. Because what I was preaching all the way months back and what Liverpool fans are saying now. So all I have to say is now it just depends on the fan base. Because all of you sound like me when I heard you guys were getting shit. Where I said you need this, you need that, you need that. And all of you are sitting there watching it now like, yo,
well, bro,
what I said was actually true.
And not just that, bro, we've been needing a fucking 6. No, we just need a 6 of a different profile.
Exactly.
I agree.
What you guys wanted at the time was
a 6, dog.
The 6 that you guys needed was basically, you could say, there's someone to run up and down like a destroyer. You don't need a destroyer. You need a passer. You need a sitter. That's what you need.
Traditional 6. We need a peerless.
You needed Weaver.
First,
That's who you needed. But you can't spend 27 million on UEFA, but you want to spend 60 something million on Zubamendi. Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, sure, you know? Sure.
But to me, even with the Zubamendi thing, man, did kind of nervous because I'm not necessarily sure that he'd be good, but I'm not necessarily sure he'd be as good as we're hyping him up to be. You get what I'm saying?
No,
you don't think
you
he
have to
fits
understand.
alongside a Gravenberch or McAllister or somebody else?
No.
It would have been decent, but
not to the close touch. It wouldn't be as how Spain play, where you have multiple bodies of around him, where he can get the ball and play 2, 1, 2, 3, like all around. He would need to know how to play football on transition. Get it? Long pass. Get it? Short pass. Long pass, short pass.
Long pass, short
Yeah.
pass.
Because if you look at how Liverpool play today,
and a diagonals too.
Exactly, one of the major things that impressed what impressed me today with Liverpool today, and it shows you why I said they need some good ball players in their midfield and at centre back, was the long ball. I told you, Liverpool's switch of play is way more dangerous now. As even Lex can probably agree to it now. Liverpool's switch play right now is way more dangerous.
Fast. Like if we did a play like this when Salah did fast, it would have got even crazier.
So right now with Liverpool,
I don't know where Van Dijk played him, because if you realize we get it now, I feel like we need, like, even when Van Dijk played the pass to Salah, enough time we attempt them pass in around the corner, like the diagonals there. But it's not the typical Trent diagonal. It's more in an attacking space.
Yes.
It's more is in a get it and go to goal, or get it and provide for somebody.
It's with intent. That's what it is with more. And as I said before, with how you guys are setting up right now, teams won't be able to know how to really nullify you. How to really nullify you because of how if they can use the wing play efficiently. That's how I said it with Liverpool. If they can abuse wing play efficiently, you will struggle to stop them. Unless you have fullbacks that are on the caliber of players up to Liverpool's wingers. So that's how I see it with Liverpool today. It was a good game today. It was a good game today from Liverpool. Very nice, very good chances. But it shows you their lack in midfield. It just shows you the lack in midfield. And they need at least more depth in defense. Especially, they need a ball playing centre back. Or at least just one more. Because I'm not going to disrespect Van Dijk's passing. But they need someone else to compatriot how they play. So that's how I'm seeing it right now with Liverpool. But it was an okay game for Liverpool today.
Yeah, it was okay. It's a half that was bad and a half that was good.
I would say that.
It showed us what we needed and it showed our potential as well.
Yeah, because the second half you lot turned up. And like I said, it could have been more than 2.
And it was because of the changes. It's like the man is so proactive. The man is so cerebral when it comes down to, all right, this is what we need. Let's do it right now. So I have no doubt that he knows even what we need from a transfer market perspective. And we just need to forget it. Like, just stop the foolishness. Last season on a bid like 100 and add pan Caicedo. Just stop the foolishness. Go bid 100 and add or whatever amount and the need for bid on whatever footballer they can find from wherever the fuck. And just get him in.
Yeah.
You get me?
You guys need to go for Andrich, the German midfielder.
Go get a player on the profile you need. No, that makes sense. Without that, like I said, Liverpool did turn it up. I missed like the first 20 minutes of the first half, but second half, you turned it up. I could have been clear and showed the quality and in your attack that was there. In particular with Salah and Jota as well. Because they could have had more between them. You know what I'm saying? They could have
but you guys need to do some rich home Kwanzaa sit on the bench.
Yeah,
like how you missed that? Just get that on target.
Yeah, I don't know how he's missed that header. I have no idea.
Netting with the header, like, bro, stop.
Yeah,
that one is literally just head it down.
Yeah, just head it down. Keeper's not getting there.
Keeper can't unless you go straight to the keeper. Like, and sometimes it will go straight and it still go through him hands or some shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Just get it on target. Like, but that was a crazy cross.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Did the business. They did
One
the
of them
business.
things.
Moving up for them, Arsenal, according to some champions elect, 2-0 winners at home to Wolves. Decent game, actually. Wolves lack of quality. Just
Our
shown
game was away, though,
what it
innit?
was. Say that again?
Our game was away, too, innit?
Yeah. Yours was at
Oh,
Ipswich.
as
Yeah.
well
Yeah.
as
Was that
I
Palmer Road?
never get for say it.
go on.
Big up to Ipswich because tactically, these
They set
man
up nicely.
bad. Them set up really
Yeah.
good. And them
They
play
set up
good
very well.
football.
McKenna did
And
the
them look
business.
better than Burnley.
Hey, McKenna might get a big job next year. But yeah, on to
Maybe.
Arsenal as well.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
They are at
Simple.
home. Obviously, the Liverpool game was at Portman Road, but at the Emirates. 2-0 win against Wolves. Good game, to be honest.
Man,
Havertz
you
and
talk about
Saka
Arsenal, man.
with the goals. Decent game. Say that again.
We don't need to talk about Arsenal.
We
Yeah,
have to talk
just-
Premier League.
No,
We can talk
okay, we can talk
No,
about
no,
them.
we
Fuck,
can do
yeah,
it.
we can talk
Fuck
about them.
what?
Fuck these guys.
That
Next.
is true. Technically, we can. Yes, you are not wrong.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was a
fuck
decent
these
game.
guys next.
Like I said, it was.
No.
It was a decent
Was no
game,
decent
Arsenal.
game.
Chelsea.
Was no decent game.
What else played today? Aston Villa.
We'll get to
Was no decent game. We watched these guys beat up a team filled with cripples. No, fam. Next,
crazy.
we don't talk about these guys, fam. Wolves. We don't talk about
Yeah,
Arsenal.
Wolves is lack of quality. You've seen it there. Like they
Lack of everything.
Even in the second half when it was 1-0 and the Wolves had momentum and the ascendancy was with them. They were just there was the one save. I think was it Cunha who had the header, someone who had the header, and Raya made.
was
But that
Cunha.
was it. Yeah, like that was the only thing Wolves offered, even though the momentum was with him. Nori had the shot that went wide in that same time, similar time frame as well that I'm talking about. But other than that, not really too much. Arsenal,
2024 and you mans are relying on Semedo and Lemina. Really?
yeah,
Semedo and Lemina. You man lost Jimenez. You man lost Jimenez, yeah. And Joe Neves, and you're like, yeah, man, you want what we need? We need Juan He, fam.
Yeah, and them did have man like Joe Montinho and all of them baller there.
and Neves and different players like that. Yeah,
Exactly. Like, fam,
And
no.
I was gonna get to that. Was it like it was Larson with the header, big up Warrior J. And Eli, you mentioned it, you could see how much they miss Neto. I'll be real, yeah, you could see like Wolves
Yeah.
need to go and reinvest.
Someone needs to take
Yeah.
Nori from them now.
Yeah, we need for that. We need for that. Just tell her I'll bring some fast. Roberts, and with him going for him, the man did even me hear so the man even found at the facilities and look about the place and like we just like what
Wolves we can do you a favor. 25 million you get Bruno from.
Yo, I know look like him could have even played at the midfield role, dog. I swear down.
Technically,
like I say, because he's technically very, very good. He is technically very
and technically that's where he started out as.
I can't remember his name, but the Ipswich left back impressed me today actually. And then someone
he was actually thank you for bringing that guy up. He was actually okay today. He did well up against Salah. Like he never really got done for.
Yeah, he played well outside of getting caught for the goal, which can happen. You're playing against.
It's Mo Salah, fam.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Yeah, like that can happen, and it wasn't solely on him.
Yeah, that player Diag from flipping.
Yeah, but with Wolves, yeah, you see it, and in regards to you mentioned about Liverpool, and you see what they need. Arsenal clear as day what they need. You can clearly see that they're lacking.
Common sense. They don't need common sense.
Them all right. They're gonna win the league. We can do this. Man, them talk about Arteta better. Me see Yardman and Robbie argue. I said Arteta better than Unai Emery. Get the fuck out of here. Better than
what you argued about. I need to go check that.
What? About 5. How much Europe?
I think it's 4.
Unai Emery was think Bayern Munich. No. Unai Emery was think Bayern Munich with Villarreal.
And it cheered them and winning a row.
Yeah, I think it was 4.
Unai Emery was think Bayern Munich with Villarreal. In the better than but Arteta couldn't beat Bayern Munich with no fans. The weakest Bayern Munich team in their history. The last 20 years.
It's 4 Europa Leagues and he won 3 in a row, yeah. That's crazy.
3 in a row.
He won 3
and your manager only have 1 FA Cup. And you talk about him better than Unai, but Unai was here, yes, and you've been a shit club. No matter what manager you have, it don't mean say Unai Emery worse than Arteta.
Unai Emery is the last.
He to back Arteta and did not back Unai Emery just because him couldn't speak English properly because him talk about good evening. Who the fuck prevented him from winning the league last year? Who? Aston Villa 2 left. Who?
Unai Emery took you.
By a fucking country mile.
Unai Emery is the last Arsenal manager since Arsene Wenger to take you to a European final. Yeah,
Stop this.
Arteta out here got packed in by what was it? Was it Sporting Lisbon?
I need to check
That
out
50s guys up out of the Europa League.
I need to check that still. I need to check that.
Listen to me. If
If
Unai Emery was giving the trust, if Unai Emery was giving the trust that these man gave Arteta, Arsenal don't lose the last 2 leagues if Unai Emery was manager.
No. We're not joke, man, Arsenal. And guess what? We're now in the league this year again. And we're going to be there this year again. Full off of corner.
And that's the craziest part is ones that believe. And it's like, yeah, all right, killer Kai Havertz.
Yo,
killer
don't stop.
Showtime
Flawless,
Havertz, man. Let's go.
Flawless, we need to reach the quota on Kool-Aid, fam. We're selling right now. We don't need anybody here trying to slow down our sales, fam. The sales are sailing right now, fam. Yeah. Kool-Aid, get it while it's cold, fam.
Yeah, man. Arsenal's gonna win the league. We believe.
Yeah, man. Hackberry quench shade, tropical punch, grape apple supreme. We have all the Kool-Aid flavors here. They're all for sale, nice and cold, fam. Get your Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
These man,
say, Eagle, but City are just one injury away from a top 4 race.
Yeah, that's what they said last season.
Where's your Rodri? Your bomber clock. Where's your Haaland? Where's your Bernardo Silva? Where's all of these players? Where's yours? Where's your league? You want Bukayo Saka away from fucking out of the top 4. Not even top 4 race. Out of the fucking top 4. On a bag of chat. 4 FA Cup in 20 years. I don't have so much chat. 4.
You wanna know what's funny? It's rumored right now that Gundogan wants to leave Barcelona and Manchester City are in talks to bringing him back. Yeah, sure. Sure, you know?
Yo, if that happen, listen. No, we're not do that. No, we're not do that.
Next. Gundogan is rumored to want to leave Barcelona right now, and and City are in talks with him, apparently.
No, Gundogan say not right. I'm around that.
No, it actually multiple Spanish sources. Yeah, what was it? Espanol. A lot of them I've seen reports about it. Gundogan wants to leave Barcelona, and apparently City.
Them man they talk about we are gonna get Zubimendi.
No, I know that is why I'm giving you the source where I heard it from. I'm not confirming it, but but they are saying that Manchester City's representative are there trying to bring him back for at least 2 years. Gundogan going back to Manchester City, yeah, man, because probably
that was so stupid.
You guys stay and experience what sunshine is before you come back at Manchester in the rain, the city that rains 24/7.
Yeah, people are always gonna say wild stuff. Prime, I see what you're saying. No, I haven't. Where you said, have you seen the clip? Have you guys seen the clip from the terrace where one of the Arsenal panelists said that Arsenal will break Chelsea's 15-goal defensive record? I'll check.
Yeah, sure they will.
Yeah,
sure they will.
Anything, man.
And I'm going to get Beyonce.
Like Tony. The Tony brother, the man always positive. You got to give players a chance. Yes, brother.
Yo, I am so
gets you no trophies.
Yo, I'm so sorry for TJ, fam. I'm so sorry for TJ because every time Tony's talks, TJ's always there. So he's there as collateral damage. I'm like, fam, when Tony starts to speak, you just see TJ's face right there. I'm like, fam, you're getting caught in the crossfire because they're like, you agree with him.
Oh, it's mad. Oh, shit, is it Potts? Potts is my guy. Is it Potts who said it? Oh, man, they got Potts with the Kool-Aid. Fuck.
Yes.
Oh,
let us sell Kool-Aid.
That's my G as well.
You want to know what you need to do now, Flawless? You want to know what you need to do, Flawless? You want to know what you need to do, Flawless? What I want you to do right now is this. Get a pack of one of those. If you can get a single pack of Kool-Aid, just have it on you at all times. But every time you see them talking, you just put up the Kool-Aid.
I is. I'm
And
gonna
you're
go buy
like,
some
yeah,
Kool-Aid, man. I'm gonna go buy some.
yeah,
I'm
just do
literally
that,
gonna go
man.
buy some Kool-Aid, some different flavors
Buy
of Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid and just have it on the screen, you know. Put it somewhere where everyone can see it. Kool-Aid. And you just have for
Arsenal
sale,
will
fam.
win before Pool United and Chelsea. So the fucking of the last 20 years, Uno never do that. Uno will win before we, but Uno not do it in the last 20 years. So I'm making a think Uno gonna do it now.
Yeah, I'm just
Listen,
saying
Uno gonna beat for 30 year drought. That mentally.
I'm just saying that one team's gone half a decade without a trophy. They ain't Manchester United. Just saying. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm just saying. Like, yo,
I'm
just
telling
saying.
you it, man. Just get
Just saying.
flawless. I'm telling you it right now. Just get Kool-Aid. Get the Kool-Aid.
I'm
Or
gonna go.
if anything,
We're
get
the
us make have a
second in the league, by
yeah.
the way.
Or if anything flawless, I don't know how branding would go. You could have a shirt that says 16 out of 10 Kool-Aid.
Yeah, or just don't. Yo, I just need one that says "Don't drink the Kool-Aid." I might have to bring that. You know what
No,
I'm
don't
saying?
drink. Not even that 16 out of 10 partaking Kool-Aid, fam. Yeah,
Yo, they got
16
my
out
guy
of 10
Watts.
drink the
Watts is my
Kool-Aid,
guy
fam.
as well, man. Jesus, man drank the Kool-Aid.
Yes.
Jesus.
You wanna know what that means? The sales is sailing.
Because they signed Calafury. And Calafury not even start. Them still a start fucking Zinchenko. So why the fuck you buy Calafury then? Yo, man, them so stupid, dog. Yo, what? Listen. All right, on one more squad. They on need goals, brother. On need
Fam,
goals. The only
the
squad
joke
they
was even that
need is
Arsenal almost conceded because of Zinchenko. Like, that was so funny. Arsenal literally almost conceded because of Zinchenko. Like, I'm looking at it, yo, give these guys Kool-Aid. I need someone to walk around the Emirates, with Kool-Aid packs and just sell Kool-Aids, fam. 20 pence, fam.
Yeah. The record as Madison, for those that don't know, may not know. Yeah, Chelsea hold the record in the Premier
Yeah,
League.
that was with Carvalho and John Terry, and when they had like Makalele.
We're gonna start with them names. We'll start with the first name. Jose
Mourinho.
All
Yeah.
right.
Makalele, and
when I've said this, because someone asked me about this and spoken on it, like people, because they weren't around in that time, they don't understand what it is. Like, Mourinho is the best defensive manager we've ever seen in the Premier League. Makalele, the role was named after him. So
can you get that in English, Prime?
That's two of the reasons as to why they got there. Never mind Czech. I still think
Balak. Don't forget those. Don't forget Balak. Don't forget Balak.
I still think he's the best. He's the best goalkeeper I think we've seen in the Premier League. I thought he was ridiculous. Like, Czech before the injury was crazy. Yeah.
Who was their left back? Was it Ashley Cole?
Carvalho. But no, it wasn't. It was I think it was Gallas all the time.
No, it was Gallas. Yeah, it was Gallas. I remember Prime telling me that. I think it was Gallas.
And then Pereira, and then so, like, again, and SEM was there. People just don't know about the defensive prowess of that team and why they can see
who in Arsenal's midfield do they have that's on the level of freaking SEN? What? Thomas Partey?
No, Declan Rice.
Is he here? Is he here?
Declan Rice.
This is what I was telling you.
The centre back, centre mid, whatever.
Whatever
they call him.
Gundogan has asked to leave. The German midfielder has conveyed to the club his desire to leave Barcelona and agreed to a departure before the end of the market. With Makalele, the best compliment you can give Makalele, Chindu, is they named the role after him. It's literally called, still to this day, the Makalele role. You know how good you have to be for them to name a role after you, and it's not even like you was the first person
even
to
in
play.
A FIFA man, bad dog.
It's called the Makalele role, and there was DMs before him, and they named it after him. Like when they say, if you're talking about another sports and they go, "Oh, he's the Jordan of his industry." Like, that's how good Michael Jordan was, that he's used as a verb to describe things. It's literally called the Makalele role. That's how good he was as a defensive midfielder. But hey, quality.
Simon Gundogan see something here. See, Lex? I told you.
Yeah, me see it, man.
Yeah. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Hey, before we carry on, before we just run through the rest of these results, quick over.
Go back at City. Jeez.
Yeah, that could happen. Over 130 people in here. Let's get up to 120 likes. We have gone over 100, so salute to you lot. Let's get up to 120 likes and hit the subscribe button as well. What game? We'll run through these games real quick. Brighton putting 3 past Everton at Goodison Park. Go on,
UEFA. Yeah. UEFA's debut, 90% pass accuracy, 80% forward passing accuracy. That's passes forward, you know. Something some man's $100 million centre back don't know how to do. Yeah.
Him not have it in
just
them spaces to for pass
you
it
know,
forward in the first place.
Declan sideways and that, But
Yeah,
anyways,
Declan centre
yeah,
back.
yeah, 1 assist, 75% tackle success rate, 80%, 70% Jules one, 70% long successful long
I
passes.
know, dog.
Yeah, this man had eight
Yeah, man, I feel bad
interceptions.
about this UEFA thing now. Really, should I get
This
him
man
on?
made 8 interceptions in 40 in the game. This man
Eight
completed
interceptions.
60. Yeah,
Jesus
this man
Christ.
completed 66.
Someone have 8 interceptions in our one whole season in a dog.
This man literally had made 66 out of 70 passes. 40 of them was going forward.
First,
This
man.
guy right here, and
Bro,
everybody just sat here and watched. Not even
Bro,
everyone.
and
Liverpool
what
sat
you
and
know,
watched
I'm
this
gonna play
man.
one season and then all of boom, 80 mil.
yep.
Listen,
That's what happen if he
trust.
plays well.
That is what I want to tell you. They bought him for 27, and they bought
80
him for
mil.
27.
It's like man say, yo, we gonna get this scout brother from Southampton. Why the fuck we never go for Brighton one?
I'm surprised Chelsea didn't take him. Is he not a new one? Because I know Chelsea took a load of their backroom stuff. Did they take their
Yes, they
scouts as
did.
well?
Yeah, well, them know how to find them back. Whoever they're
Yeah.
Brighton, we need them.
Yeah, because Brighton
Yeah,
seem to be able to
'cause
just
Get rid
they
of
just
Edwards and all
generate,
them money.
they just generate
No.
players. It seems
it's
they
not even
just
generate players.
Dog.
The Brighton scout is out here like moving like me.
fuck knows prime. I just checked that he's Dutch. He was like, yeah, but hey, we move. I don't know, but yeah.
All right, this man today was
No
so,
the good Dutch players.
and this man was playing in a double pivot with Milner, and his assist was just so clean as well.
Milner.
Milner out here still playing. Milner gonna be playing 10 years from now, man. You gonna carry on. Milner gonna be one of those, man.
Milner started playing in the Premier League when I was 3 years old. So watching Brighton play today, like Everton were lucky they weren't even down 6, much less 3.
Yeah, Ashley Young sent off as well. They could be in trouble, especially if they get the points deduction.
Again.
Well, no.
Yeah, because there's talks of them getting a points deduction. Yeah, that man.
Southampton. With them fuckery. Do you see the Southampton red card?
Yes,
no, we can talk about that.
Yeah, we'll go there now. 1 second. Yeah, that was next.
Fuck them still lose.
Man, Newcastle win 1-0 versus Southampton. It's like, yeah,
no, it was not a red card, brother.
Yeah, common sense got a kick in, man. Like I seen it and I was like, common sense has to kick in. It's like it's not
like, what the ref do? Go VAR for that and just give him send him off.
Yeah, it's like it's not even if he's actually gone to headbutt him, I get it, but players always doing that nonsense. And he's not gone to headbutt him. Like if he's gone to headbutt him, I'd understand it. But yeah, it's not. But yeah, Newcastle win 1-0. Like you mentioned there with 10 men. Southampton. You don't reckon Southampton are in trouble this season in regards to getting relegated?
Yes. Them and Everton. I have them and Everton going down.
The only team I think I try to stay up at Luton Town.
Nah, you mean Leicester?
But I'm
Leicester.
gonna try.
You mean Leicester?
Leicester.
Yeah, because Luton went down last season. Yeah, Leicester came up, remember. Hey, shout out Ahmed, big up the bridge for the raid as well, man.
No, Luton.
Yeah.
Who we play? We play
Ipswich Town, fam.
Yeah, Ipswich. Them matter.
Yeah, Ipswich. Okay, yeah. First. Yeah. And yeah, that was crazy to KT when Havertz and the centre back was going at it. It was mad. It was mad. But I'm looking there, like, obviously with the red card as well. Southampton dominated possession. Hellish, 19 shots, 4 on target, 78% possession. Again, quality in the Premier League. Newcastle only had the 1 shot on target, which was actually the goal.
And that's all you need.
Yo, somebody.
You actually think Nottingham Forest might go down?
Somebody needs to buy Ivan Toney, dog.
Yeah. I'm hoping that Manchester United will do the business. Big up again.
I don't know, Vanessa. I think Nottingham Forest will just find a way to come back and stay in the league.
Up on the money.
What do you say, Kaneki?
No, I'm saying Vanessa says Nottingham might go down, and I'm like, I can see them bullshitting a way to stay in the league like what they did last season.
I think they just got enough going forward. That's what it is.
Them good man, them decent man, them still have Otsuno Die and them Monday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They still got enough.
And Langan them ready.
But yeah, what's the number
Yeah,
9's
read
name?
baller. Better than Garnacho on the money.
Yeah, I forgot the number. What's his name? The striker. Oh, I forgot his name, but it's gonna bug me. You lot know in the chat who I'm talking about. Number 9 that fought that Nottingham Forest stuff. But like you said, they got the likes of Langer there. They still got Morgan Gibbs White, I believe. All those type of players. Like, yeah, I think they'll be all right. Solely because of that Nottingham Forest. Albeit, we spoke about that.
Chris Wood and all these guys.
Well.
So yeah.
Yeah, Chris Wood as well. Yeah, they got enough like going forward where you look at
enough the bullshit and stay. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Awonji.
Yeah, that's it.
Awoni.
Yeah, that's it. I
Yeah,
couldn't remember
Awoni.
his name for the life of me. Yeah, with Awoni.
Yeah, that's what I said. They can bullshit away to stay, but that
Gibbs
the
White
draw against
Chris Wood. Yeah.
Yeah, the draw against Bournemouth wasn't that bad.
Yeah, Bournemouth they were unlucky to get the win. They had the goal that was ruled off for offside before they got equalizer as well. But yeah, two teams who I think will be around the bottom of the league, but I don't think Forest go down. Bournemouth maybe without Solanke, they could be in trouble.
Yeah, no, Bournemouth are cooked. The relegation fight is going to be a lot more interesting.
I want to say Tottenham are going to go crazy, you know.
What do you mean?
In what sense?
Yeah, that's what Liverpool saw when they bought Solanke from freaking Chelsea.
Nice. And that being said, last game of the weekend that's happened so far.
Yeah.
Ironic. You know what I'm saying?
I told everyone.
Was the winner after all the conversation about him leaving Aston Villa to potentially go to West Ham. And then opening day, he scores a late winner.
Against West Ham.
Villa had chances in that game and should have been clear. I didn't watch the full game, only seen the highlights, but they had chances and should have been out of sight, to be honest, in my opinion. But yeah, I think Villa will do well this season again. I didn't know do well.
Villa's game today is the reason why I said I said I have to keep looking at them, because it's inconsistencies like this. Like before Everton got their penalty, Villa should have been at least 3 goals up.
Yeah.
But then again, what I said about Everton is that about West Ham is that their team actually looks decent now, but their fullbacks are shit.
Yeah, Kufal.
Same like as I said to the West Ham fan that you had on the channel, I'm like, your fullbacks are shit. If you think you're going to come in the league with Emerson and Kufal, if they're in for a rude awakening, fam. And you saw it today. Why you man got Fulkrug on the bench? Like, what is Everton doing? Why do you have Fulkrug on the bench? Are you dumb?
Too easy a goal as well. The way Antonio's just let Onana go. And Onana
exactly.
The first goal. Yeah, it was way too easy.
So this game today was to show that West Ham, as I told you guys before, how Lopetegui has West Ham set up, they're not going to be as easy to beat as last year. Yeah, West Ham won't be as easy to beat as they were last year. And for Aston Villa, they showed why I said they're a threat. If they can just get rid of the lapse of concentration that they have from time to time, Aston Villa will be a legit threat.
Yeah, I think Aston Villa will have another good season. I expect them to. Hey, Solomon, big up in the chat as well. I think they'll have a good. Season, 100%. I think they will. I think they'll do well. That's why I picked them 5th, and they'll be in there for 4th. Yeah, I did see the Souček miss at the end, the one on the line that he put over the bar.
Yes,
yeah.
And that's why I said. And that's what I said with West Ham. When everyone was saying why I put Lopetegui there now you can actually see, at least you'll see why I said I put Lopetegui in the top 5 managers in the league now. Like this season might justify it. That's why I said it is. Because how you saw West Ham playing a 4-4-2 in defense, and you saw how when they equalized, how difficult it was for Aston Villa trying to break them down. It wasn't until Villa reverted to the 4-4-2 as well that they started to actually look more deadly than West Ham, because they matched formation in a 4-4-2. So we're gonna see it now.
We'll see. And that being said, that's all the games. Obviously, today, if you're in the UK, if you're in the US time zone or someone else, is tomorrow. But Chelsea take on Manchester City. Late kick. Lex, what are you saying about the game? Prediction for it as well.
Chelsea City?
Yeah.
Boy, yo, man, I know. Chelsea thing just kind of unknown still. It's just so unknown because I really don't know what to think of them, and it's at Chelsea too.
Yeah. It's at Chelsea. I think Rodri's missing. I don't think.
Oh
Rodri's
shit! So the predicted lineup is Sanchez, Gustav Fofana, Colwill, Cucurella, Caicedo, Lavia, and Enzo. With Nkunku, Jackson, and Palmer. Yo, that's a decent lineup still, you know.
Yeah, backline's trash though.
Proper lineup still, you know.
The backline's horrible.
It decent enough.
Yeah, but that's the predicted lineup. There's not the official
why
lineup.
not play Doku over us? Oh,
It's predicted.
Injured.
Yeah.
I forget.
He's out for the season, injured. Right? He's out for the season.
Couple months. January. I have a broken bone in them leg. Yeah.
And Rodri won't play tomorrow. Yeah, 2-2.
Yeah,
2-2. That's
Rodri
my prediction.
Come back early September.
Yeah, 2-2. I'm having that as 2-2, but to anybody that thinks, if City starts off slow, he always starts off slow.
In the 6, yeah, this is like a rough for.
Go on, what's the City
this is a 2-all draw, yeah, for real.
What's the City predicted lineup?
Go on.
The predicted lineup for City is Edison, Lewis, Akanji, Diaz, Vardiol, Silva, Kovacic, De Bruyne, Doku, Haaland, Savio. That's not inspiring me at all.
The midfield.
It's a 4-3-3.
That midfield is dead in comparison to
Kovacic, De Bruyne, and who was the other one again? Sorry,
Kovacic, De Bruyne, and Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, it's just Kovacic in there. You look at.
Yeah, just the Kovacic. Yeah, that's the liability right there, isn't it?
I think with Savio and Haaland, they'll be all right going forward, and defensively they'll be okay. But yeah, I'm with you, man. I said that.
Even going forward, them not gonna be all right because Haaland, fine, but him just there for finish. The build-up have to be between everyone surrounding him with Doku and Savio. Like
no, that's why I said it's predicted. It's a predicted lineup.
Doku. Savio decent, but him new, so we don't know.
Yeah. And more than likely, without Rodri, he's going to play Grealish. I think he'll play Grealish to try and keep the ball since Rodri isn't there. Then, Rodri isn't there, so you'd more likely want to do that.
Was Grealish not up to speed?
Need to play Grealish, dog.
I would play Grealish and just put Savio.
I don't think you need
Grealish. Really. We say you nothing cool.
No, I'm saying I don't even think I need Grealish to get up to speed. Like it's Grealish. I just need to.
It's Grealish though.
Yeah, they're saying he's injured.
Is he?
Yeah. Grealish is injured, I don't see Pep Guardiola coming out here blaming injuries. So we had the most injuries.
Come on.
I'm saying 2-2.
Yeah, I'm saying 2-2. And obviously Monday's game as well, Kaneki will go to predictions for that. Leicester City, Tottenham Hotspur. Last game.
Spurs 3-0.
Yeah, that's the exact thing me that say.
Spurs 3-0.
They're going to get Koopman Solanke debut goal.
Yeah, Solanke is going to score in his debut as well.
Okay. All right.
Solanke's son and what's that guy's name?
We're now with 5 big chances missing.
Maybe it's not even. I'm not even going to word on. I'm going to go like Madison, like just some bullshit goal. But yeah, 3-0 Spurs.
That's fair. Fair enough. And with me, Chelsea City 2-2, like I said, and I think Spurs win as well. I think I said Spurs. I think they'll win like 3-1. I didn't know do that. 3-1, 3-0. I think they'll.
I'm gonna give Van der Ven back and thing in it.
I think they'll do the business. I really, really do. But hey, big up everyone that's locked in. Hope you lot have enjoyed the live stream. As always, I always love doing the show. The comments you lot always crack me up. Shout out to Lex. Big up Kaneki every single time as well. Run up the likes, people. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after. Prime, we all said 2 apiece for Chelsea City. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. Please make sure you do so. I've dropped it in the chat as well. Don't forget we are available on all audio platforms as well. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. So if you don't want to listen to this on YouTube, you might want to listen in more traditional podcast ways, people. So like I said, Spotify is right there. Follow us, Sarcasm City TV, and 5-star us on Spotify. Same with iTunes as well. SoundCloud, hit us with the follow or wherever you listen to podcasts. And if there's somewhere you listen to podcasts and we're not there, I'll get it posted up on there, people. So whatever podcast directory or platform you may be listening on, I will 110% people get it posted if you just give me a shout as well. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well. Sarcasm City TV membership. And don't forget to follow the playback, because with the Premier League starting back, that's where all the Premier League games are, apart from Manchester United games. So you get Manchester United games here on the YouTube and on the playback.
Okay.
All the other games are on the playback. So today, for instance, Ipswich Town, Liverpool, Arsenal, Wolves were both on the playback. Today or tomorrow, depending on what time zone you're in, Chelsea City will be on there. Monday, Leicester City, Tottenham Hotspur will be up on there as well. Hey, shout out Rants.
Big up Rants.
Shout out Rants, man. He says, big up my brother. Them. Hey, big up Rants every single time. You lot, make sure you subscribe to Rants. Get him to 100K as well. Hope you're blessing everything.
Hey, brother, I'm
well,
supposed to reach the 100 soon, no?
Yeah, you're going to reach the 100K. You know what I'm saying? In no time. No time.
Need Ivan Said to reach 100.
Yeah, and Said going to do it as well, man.
Yeah, dog. Yo, Rants, we need you for punch up LV General, is it?
Oh, Lord.
Big man thing. Yeah, that boy, need to get punch up, man. A serious thing, man.
Yeah, man like them, they punch up themselves.
Any amount of money, money you want for that fight, they mega pay feet.
Yeah, I think I don't think LV General don't want to take it. I think that's the problem.
I'm afraid. Him shook, man. Yo, you should have seen it today. You probably did busy, dog. Things that go crazy today. So so Rants did live, and then for the Arsenal game, and LV General is an Arsenal fan. So then LV General go live.
Yeah.
So somebody in a Rants chat say, yo, LV General live, da 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 da. So a group we just go over there and start cooking. Eventually, and just end the stream.
You might be bullying about to end streams. You know?
Nobody bullied him. He just ended it on his own.
And the man shook,
if you can't take the heat, don't step in the kitchen, fam.
Trust. He must say, yo, he must go punch up the fight to him. Yo, trust me, dog.
Rad said that he's gonna hold some links
under 100 away. Yeah, dog.
So you
dog.
If you're not, make sure you subscribe to Rance's channel.
Yeah, brother.
Subscribed already? Get him to 100K.
Yo, so much people in there. 100 people, 196. Yeah, man. Let's go over there, man.
Subscribe to Rants. And he said, yeah, my dogs ran up on his stream. Yeah, you lot ran
dog.
Him
Straight. Like we nice streamer cook him, dog. Big man thing. Yo, the thing did mad, yo. The thing did mad. And they must say, oh, this and a beer tough chat. Beer tough chat, man off, dog. But say, him time soon come, yo. Trust me, oh my days.
Yeah, I'll be there. Like I say, if that bout happens, I will be there. I will be in the dog. I'll be in the building for that 100%. I will be there if it does indeed happen. 110%. I'll be there. And to Sharif, he says NBA Sarcasm City TV playback OKC this season. I'll be there. Yeah, man. Once the NBA season starts back, which is October, we'll be doing regular season games on a regular basis. We will, and then obviously play-ins, playoffs, conference finals, and finals as well. All that on the playback, people. So make sure you're following the playback alongside all the watch-alongs as well. And yes, big up Eli, and he said it here. Subscribe to the G Rants if y'all haven't, people. Let's get him to 100K before next week. Go subscribe to my G Rants
before next week, my brother. By tomorrow morning.
Yeah, man, get him to 100K, man. So you can do that 100K. Whatever he's gonna do to celebrate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever celebration stream or something else. But Logic Rants every single time. But yeah, big up everyone that has tapped in. Steve's still live, people. He's doing a watch along. Believe it's for he's doing this MLS. It's MLS, Seattle Sounders, LAFC. So yeah, we're gonna redirect to Strasbourg Steve, people. He was a true man of football because this guy does watch alongs for MLS.
Watch everything, dog.
He does Polish watch alongs, Belarus.
Yeah,
this guy can tell you about B36. It's crazy. That Chelsea might play. It's crazy. But yeah, love to everyone that has locked in. We're back, like I said, today. What we got coming up today? Yes. What's the game we're doing? Yes, Chelsea versus Manchester City. That'll be live on the playback. You may get Brentford Palace before because Steve was talking about doing that. Both of those on the playback. And then following that, we'll be back on here tonight, 11 p.m. Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. But big up to everyone that's locked in. And let me not forget, if this is your favorite show on the channel, people, there's a playlist for it. So click the playlist and you'll see all the Premier League podcast Yardman editions right there, people. But love to everyone, again, that has locked in. And this has been the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube.
I hate this so much.
Thank you very much for tuning in. Eli, I'm gonna get the gang together and try run clubs. So I see. So people, let me know. You also want me. Thanks for reminding me. UFC as well, people. Them man are doing a UFC watch along, whatever bout it is tonight. Because I don't watch UFC. I think it's 4 a.m. UK time. So Sheik Make sure you subscribe to Chic TV. The rest
With the
of them,
violence in the chat.
the UFC thing. Yeah, violence in the chat for Cheeky. Lex
I'm not
loves
there.
that.
I'm there.
Violence in the chat.
I'm
Nah,
not
he's not
there.
in the chat. He's not in the chat. He's probably working. But yeah, people, the UFC, there'll be a UFC watch along tonight. So yeah, make sure you go check that out. And also clubs, both of those on the playback as well. But love to everyone that's locked in. Salute.